Hello everybody! Today I will make a video about the battery which many of you waiting for some time now. And because I have almost all the materials which I need to make this battery, for this reason I decided that in this video I will make some vanadium redox flow battery. And yeah, this vanadium battery will be not like some vanadium gel battery which I make in the past or some semi-flow type of battery. Now, this vanadium redox flow battery will be like some typical flow battery, which means that this battery will have two external electrolyte tanks with two pumps for the electrolyte flow, and also the cell will be separated to the positive and the negative side for the catalyte and the anolyte. Really nice. So, to make this vanadium redox flow battery is actually not so hard overall, because only what you need is some special plates like this, bunch of rubber gaskets, some conductive HDPE is also really useful, bunch of current collectors, some pipes and pumps and so on. But let's start with these plates. And here I have 4 plates to make one cell. These 2 plates are the end plates, and these 2 plates are the reactor plates. These reactor plates have here and over here some holes for the electrolyte flow. And all these plates are 3D printed with some resin printer. The resin which I choose is some ABS-like resin. So this ABS-like resin is quite strong, and what is really important, and this is also the reason that I choose to print these plates with the resin printer, is that I get some really smooth surface. Also, this one is printed with the resin, but here I use some transparent resin. But these plates are for some non-flow battery types. Really nice. But in this video, for this project, I will use these plates. And now I will put together this cell. First of all, I will start with this end plate, and into this end plate I will put 4 screws. Like so. Now on the top I will also put the first current collector, which is made from graphite. And this graphite I will put into the center, like so. But make sure that the current collector will not touch any hole. If you want, you can also glue this current collector down to this end plate, that the current collector will not move. Or instead of using this graphite, you can also use some conductive HDPE. So this HDPE have still too high resistance. For this reason you need to support this conductive HDPE with some copper or aluminium foil. Then in this case, first you will put this copper into the center, like so. And on the top of this copper you will put this conductive HDPE. But make sure that the area of this copper is smaller than the area of this conductive HDPE. And then you will get something like this. But like I said before, in this cell I will use the graphite for the current collectors. So I put this graphite into the center, like so, and now on the top I will put this gasket. This gasket is made from neoprene rubber, and this neoprene rubber you will find on eBay. And again, also here, make sure that the area of the current collector is bigger than the area of this hole. So and so. And you will get something like this. Now I will put the first reactor plate. And again the another gasket. Like so. And this area I will fill with some graphitic carbon felt. This graphitic carbon felt you can also find on eBay. Here I use 2 pieces of this graphitic carbon felt, and this one I will put in this area. Now at this stage I make half of the cell. And now what I need to do is I need to separate one half of the cell from the another half of the cell with some special membrane. And because this is some vanadium redox flow battery, for this reason this battery will also use some special membrane which will not allow that the positive and the negative electrolyte will mix together. And the special membrane which is mostly used is some Nafion. But the Nafion is quite expensive and I don't own any Nafion. For this reason I will use this replacement. This, what I have here, is some baking paper. And this kind of baking paper I already tested in the past in some alkaline and acid based electrolyte environment. And the paper was fine for around 3 to 4 hours. So in this case, if you want to make some cell for some short testing, then this baking paper will be fine for you. But if you want to make some cell that you can test for a little bit longer time, then in this case you will need to use some Nafion. But for some short testing, this baking paper will be fine. Okay, anyway, let's continue to assemble this cell. Also here, make sure that this membrane will be a little bit larger than the hole of the rubber. Now on the top I will also put the another gasket. Like so. And now I will use the another reaction plate. Another gasket. This area I will fill again with this graphite carbon felt. Like so. Now I will put the last current collector, and for the last end plate. Like so. And the cell is almost finished. And here I have finished this cell for this Vanadium Redox flow battery. So really nice cell. Here on the top I have two current collectors. One will be for the positive, the other will be for the negative. Here and here I will connect the pipes, and yeah, very nice. But remember that this kind of cell you can use in some Vanadium Redox flow battery or in some all iron flow battery. So everything is the same. The only the only difference is in the electrolyte. Really nice. So my cell is ready, and now I need two external electrolyte tanks. For the electrolyte tanks I will use these glass containers. But with these glass containers I have some slightly problem, because you see that how unstable they are, and these containers will be filled with some electrolyte which contains some sulfuric acid. I will also put some pipes inside, like so, and everything can be so unstable, and I don't want that these containers will be flipped over. For this reason I need to design some base, that this base will hold these glass containers in place a little bit more stable. Yeah. The base for my electrolyte tanks is ready. Now I will put these two containers together. really nice. So here I have my cell, and here I have my electrolyte tanks. Now I will just try if I get some nice flow of the liquid. For this reason I will fill these containers with some water. Okay, now I have one electrolyte tank connected to one side of the cell, because I only have one pump at this moment, but I will try this anyway. Okay, here we go. So what I have here is really nice setup of this Vanadium Redox flow battery. But anyway, I will stop this video over here because the video will be too long, and I also don't have all the parts. So this video will be the part 1, and the part 2 I will make when I will have all the parts to complete this battery. But for now, that's it so far. And yeah, we see us in the next video. Bye.